This your night tonight. Just tell me why tonight was a 46-point night for you.
It's just one of those nights. It's a big-time game, and being up here 3 years in a row, haven't won up here. They had a 27-game win streak. Luckily, some shots went in, and the confidence was there. And I prayed before the game and said, just allow me to lead the team, and I didn't expect it to lead to a 46-point outing like that, but luckily it was, and it was enough to lead the team to victory.
Was there a point in the game or a certain shot at the end that you kind of realized it was going to be not just a pretty good game, but a career game?
Maybe after the first couple, it felt really good, and the coaches gave me confidence to shoot the basketball. The players, obviously they kept feeding me the ball, and it was just really a team effort. Some of the shots I hit were tough, but if the teammates didn't put me in the positions, the coach didn't put me in the positions, I wouldn't have had quite the night I had.
And did I hit? That's Grandma out there?
That's Grandma. She brought my auntie and my uncle are out there. About 15 family members are out there. So some are from Laramie, some are from Sheridan. Some started out in Colorado, so they always try to make this road trip. But having the support, it just goes to. It's a testament to the Lobo family. I have a great family. Lobo basketball is a great family. So to be able to put on a performance like this for my family, for the Lobo family, both ways, I really appreciate it.
What's your mindset, Kendall, when you go to the bench with 9 minutes, 4 fouls, and when you come back in, you're down 70-64, the place is crazy. Looks like they're going to get their third straight win over you guys in this building.
Right.
And then you kind of go off with 4 fouls.
Just, upset more than anything. I was real mad, and my emotions were high, but like I said, the coaches came over. You got Coach Neal, who's been great to me, came over while Coach Alford was doing his thing, and came over and calmed me down like he always does, and says, you're going to have to bring it home, kid. And with 4 fouls, he said, don't foul and get the shots that you need. And that's exactly what I did. And, sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't. And tonight was just one of those nights.
I wouldn't go as far as to say you've been slumping, but you haven't had a scoring game like this in some time. Had it started wearing on you a little bit? You wanted to have a breakout game like this? I'm not saying 46 either, but,
right.
A big scoring game?
Definitely wanted a big scoring game. I feel like we run a 2-point guard set, so when the team wins and I get 5 or more assists, I feel like it was a great night. Scoring hadn't been there in conference, but that happens. I've been confident in my shot the whole time, my ability to score. I've been scoring, my whole life. But one of these nights is just special to have, and hopefully I can build on it. I plan on building on it to finish the year strong for the team.
A lot of times when a guy scores so many points like this, you probably walk out. Were you aware of how many points you had, or were you like, I probably had 27 or something?
When I looked up to 27, at one point I was like, that's probably my highest scoring of the year. And then
That was about 15 minutes left.
Right. And then I get sat for about 8 minutes there, and you come back out and hit a few more shots, and it kind of just creeps on you. You build the confidence throughout the game, and towards the end you look up and you have 40 points, and you're like, oh, well, I guess it was a good night.
What was that last 3, kind of the force from the corner? Big shot. But, when you let it go, we were like, oh, that's good, too.
It's good. Why not? Just throw it up there, hit a few already, and with the hoop the size it was tonight and the rhythm I was feeling, just felt like I had to throw that one up.
Can't help but notice the tattoo with your family here. Which one stood out today, the family or the fantasy?
Oh, wow. You got to still stick to family. It says family before fantasy, so there's always priorities there, but this is definitely a dream come true. The season we're having has been great. Never paid too much attention to personal accolades. I think you can say that across the board. We have great studs. Tony Snell can throw up 20 points a game. Hugh Greenwood could have 10 assists and 10 rebounds a game, but we do what we need to do to get victories. We play hard defense, we play together, and we come out with big wins like this.
Job's not done yet, but you got 2 home games this week where you can win at least a share. Are you guys starting to see the picture here, the league championship, the NCAA?
After this one, you got to start to taste it. We wanted this one to go up 2 games, and another tough opponent with our rival, San Diego State. At the end of the day, they're our big-time rival, and they're coming into the pit. They like to win in there, and they've won in there. So we need to hold down home court, and if we handle business this week, then we can really feel confident in our abilities to get this ring.
Did you realize that 10th-3 was a record for the conference?
I had no idea. I was just throwing them up there, and they kept feeling good. I kept shooting them, and it just worked out that way.
When was the last time you had 46?
I had 40 in high school one time, so I never had 46.
It's
but,
an NBA 2K13.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Coach Neal was there for my 40 point. It was in a loss, so this is much sweeter. My career high end in a victory, so you can't ask for too much more.
Coach said his high in college was 42. Coach Alford said you just outdid Coach Alford.
I was joking with him. There's not too many one-ups you can get on Coach Alford, but especially in scoring, to one-up him right now, I might be on top of the world for the rest of the weekend.